So let the depression begin. Let the depression begin. We all should be in some form or state of healing. And that's something I want my content to help men do, to heal. To heal from their divorce, stand for their marriage, and hopefully win their wife back, but ultimately still just become a better man, a masculine man. To get men to deal with their emotions properly and to be honest about their emotions. And that's why I put these things out when I put them out, as the Spirit leads me, as I feel it. It's not on a schedule. It's not on a program. There are certain analytics that are better the more that I learn. You know, I can make the videos whenever, but maybe be more strategic when I post. I don't know. Right now, I'm just creating and posting as I create. And for me, it's Sunday night in my little home office at church, all alone. And even when I had my little house, and even when I had my apartment, Sunday night is probably the most time I feel the depression setting in. 9 years. And so the goal is not to get to the point where you don't have the emotions. That's not healthy, that's not right, that's not good, that's not God's will, but to deal with these emotions in a healthy way. So yeah, for me, Sunday nights, I'm busy at church, I'm running bus, I'm teaching, I'm singing. I created a podcast today. I don't do a whole lot of work on Sundays. I watch some TV, eat something, take a nap. I did take a little time to put a video out on podcast today, but I usually keep my Sundays pretty relaxed during the afternoon, and then we hit it again Sunday night, and I am generally at least a little sad every Sunday night. Things slow down, and I retire for the evening, and I'm all alone. And I'm sure you're there. I'm sure you have your moments. But I'm telling you, there's hope if you just man up. And I use that term all the time. There's going to be terms you're going to hear me use all the time. Just get used to it. I'm straightforward. I'm in your face. Not everything I'm saying is being rude or degrading. It's just reality. I want to shock you. I want to wake you up. And so we all have to man up at some level. That doesn't mean that you're not being a man, but you have to take what I say in your circumstance, in your situation, and decide where you need to man up. And for me, it's becoming a term of endearment that, hey, I'm just going to man up. I'm just going to man up no matter what situations. I'm just going to man up. Okay, and so yeah, you might be there. Man, I've been there where I don't know that I was ever so bad that you had to put me on suicide watch. But I remember at least one night I had a gun in my hand. But there's hope if you just man up and move forward. Do the next right thing. Don't worry about what's out there. We all want to see the future. We all want to see 200 yards ahead of us. God tells us He gives us enough light in our lamp for the next step. Take the next step. Do the next right thing. Hey, we're going to have times where we fail, where we just and we need a break. But the bent of your life should just be always be manning up, always trying to do things God's way, always trying to do the right thing. Every once in a while, you screw up. We're sinners. We're failures. Okay, we're humans. But that doesn't have to define us. The bent of our life ought to be able to always say, I'm doing right, mess up here, do right, do right. We don't want to be the guy that's always doing wrong, always sinning, always giving into pornography, always taking naps, um, always doing bad habits, watching movies, playing video games. Oh, and then go create something. And then go back to living this, and then, oh, we'll go write a letter. No, the bent of our life ought to be here. All right? And I want to get your mind and eyes on Christ is ultimately the goal, but you can still be a man even if you want to reject God and still do right and good things. So yeah, I make this video because I just want to be real and raw. It's not overwhelming to me tonight, but I am a little sad. We had a good service today. There's a whole lot. You'll see this in all my videos, but so I won't go into it now. But there's just a whole lot. It's like every aspect of my life is in turmoil. It's like God took every aspect of my life, every area of my life, every goal, every desire, every ambition, everything I ever pictured and desired in my life. He just threw that all up. And I just have to wait while it slowly lands. And right now, nothing's landed. I got 5 areas in my life right now that this all out in limbo. They're all out in limbo. My marriage, my family. Once I count these out, I may have 6. Those may be together. My finances, my home, my business, and my ministry. So keep my family and wife together. So my family, my ministry, my business, my home, and my finances. Okay? And fall in the category of what I'm trying to teach, the 5 pillars of life. My faith, family, finances, fitness, and fulfillment. It's all up there in the air, man. I am sitting here right now. Never in any of my wild imaginations did I ever think I'd be here. Not in ministry full time. Not married. Now, in God's eyes, I'm still married. My eyes, I'm still married. But in the world's eyes, my wife's eyes, I'm divorced. Never thought I'd be here. My kids. Not serving God. I mean, they're good kids. I'm proud of my kids. They are good members of society, but they don't love God like I want them to. And, I've got to take responsibility to a certain extent. I wasn't a husband and father I should have been. In love with the ministry and the perception of ministry and the perception of a trophy family. But inward turmoil, pride, anger, all that stuff. Now, I've dealt with all that. God has forgiven me, and I have made things right with everybody I can make things right. And if he tells me tonight there's somebody else out there you haven't made things right with, I'll make it right. But I'm still having to live with the consequences of those decisions. Never thought I'd be a man 50 years old. Not in ministry full time. No finances to think of. Right now I got $200 homeless. No wife or children around. I'm the type of guy that always has had a buddy. You guys know what I mean, a buddy. Hey, listen, the older we get, the more we think, hey, man, if I can have 5 good friends, you are blessed. And I've always had a buddy. There's a big difference between a friend, a good friend, and a buddy. Okay, I'm telling you, a buddy is somebody you can say to You're sitting in the truck, you're driving down the road, and you can say to your buddy, dude, I just crapped my pants. Or you can be out in the woods, or be out in the wilderness, no trees, no nothing. You got to take a dump. You can look at each other and say, back to back. Back to back, buddy. I don't have a buddy right now. I don't have a real good friend. I've got a couple people that encourage me, but I don't have what I would consider a friend. I definitely don't have a buddy. And the Lord's teaching me, learn to walk alone with me. So that's where I am tonight. Where are you? Wherever you're seeing this, whatever platform, I'm still learning how to put this stuff out there. But if it's on YouTube, like and subscribe, comment. Wherever you see me, comment. Put some sort of comment, some sort of question. You can email me, chrishuffman513@gmail.com, CHRISHUFFMAN513 My phone number, 970-697-0232. Text me, call me. If you put your email in any of the comments, I got a couple free resources I can give you. But I'm just here to serve, just being real with you. Hope I can help you. Hope I am helping you. And ultimately, keep your eyes on Him. Good night.